Okay, now I'm going to show you how to refine selections in Photoshop. For your photo, you need to delete the background in it. It doesn't matter if it's white background, gray background, textured background, you need to have your background selected out of your photo. Um, I can work with you on how to do that. Some of you might have environmental pictures that you want to put in there, so please discuss with me your cover photo and how you can manipulate that. But I do want you to have some sort of selection that you're making. You can do this and blur the background, make different changes to the background, but this is how you refine your selection and save it. So you're going to open your file, so Control O, and mine's cover photo. Okay, I just chose this off the internet. All right, I'm going to crop this out. So if you want to crop your photo, say your photo is really big and just go to the crop tool. It automatically puts things in. If you have anything in here, delete the numbers that are already in there. So then you can make it whatever size you want. I'm just going to delete the bottom here. Okay, and then once you're satisfied with that, double click. You can click this check or double click on the inside. Okay, now we're going to unlock this layer. Okay, I want you to name it original photo. Okay, then we're going to drag this and make another layer of it, because then you will always have that photo at the end where you can say that that's your original photo. Okay, so for your selections, these are your selection tools. These are the marquee tools. Will work for rectangles, circles. These are a little bit more refined, but the best one that I have found is probably the quick selection tool. To select a majority of stuff. So what you do is click and drag. Okay, see how that is? And then we're going to refine the selection. You see how it goes to her hair? Okay. See how it went to that big thing? Okay, I'm going to show you how to, whoa! Okay, now if you do that, then you're going to hit Control D and deselect. So we're going to add, I don't want to go as far out as her hair, because then it created that picking up. Go kind of close. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. So, if you don't like that, what I usually do is do the lasso tool and do a rough selection. So I go around with the mouse and then select things like these little hairs probably shouldn't be selected in it. Make your rough selection. We can go back and change it. Then when you go to the outside, go all the way down past the photo. And then when you're done, hit Control while you're holding down your mouse and then let go. Okay, that's how you make a rough selection. I'm going to do it again. If you would like to have like a feather around here, I want you to make your selection again, Control D. Let's do like a 5 pixel feather. Okay, and then we can make our rough selection. Choose a starting point. And then make your selection. You're just rolling it over with the mouse. Okay, Control, then let go of your mouse and the Control button. Okay, so we have it roughly selected with a 5-pixel feather on the edge. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in quick mask mode, which is you hit the Q. Anything in red is what is not selected. Anything that's color is selected. So we're going to use our brush. Go over here, you can hit B for brush. The bracket tool, the right bracket tool makes it bigger. The left bracket tool makes it smaller. So make sure you pay attention to that. Close up on your photo, because the more refined your selection, the better your cover will be. Now, you see where we have black here, white here. When I scroll over that and brush it, it's going to deselect that. So what we want is to switch these. You want white showing here, black showing here. So how to switch those is you hit X. So what you're going to do is you're going to go back and forth, selecting and deselecting to clean up your photo. So what I'm going to do is do that. Okay, now I have this little edge. I'm going to make my brush a little bit smaller and hit X, so the black, it's going to deselect. All right. Then I'm going to hit the space bar, move. Then I'm going to deselect around here. Space bar, move it. See this one little hair? X. I think it's not really selecting some of her hat right here. So just go back over and make sure all your selections are correctly selected instead of having that edge there. You can be as precise as possible with this, going back and forth with your selections. So I'm going to change a little bit of that. Okay, let's go over here to her hair. These are where you need to make your decisions, especially girls. You're going to have to decide what you're going to include and what you're not going to include. So I don't want to include any of this space right here. So I'm going to hit the X button. And when you're doing the strokes, make it thinner too, so it's not like one huge chunk of hair that you see. And kind of brush it like you would as you were doing a canvas. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom out. I know I have some mess ups here, but you guys can go back and forth with your selections. To get out of this mode, you hit Q again. See how my selection is changed. Then what you're going to do is save your selection. So you go up to Select, Save Selection, and then you're going to write Cover Photo Revised. Hit OK. That way that saves the selection. So if I deselect it, go to Select, Deselect, or Control D. Then I can pull it back up by going to Select, Load Selection, find the channel, Photo Cover Revised. Then it pops back up. So if you save this Photoshop file, you can always come back and edit your image. So I can go back into quick mask mode again, make changes, and then do Select, Save Selection. Then when I'm done, hit the Q again. Then I can do Save Selection. You would have to name it as Cover Photo Revised 1, 2, etc. if you wanted to make any changes, but that's how you make refined photo selections.